Hello, so today I'd like to talk a little bit about Barry Harris's 6-chord rules. How to superimpose a 6-chord shape on top of another root and thereby getting you 8 different chord types. Number 1, the major 6. Well, that was easy. It's just a major 6. We're in C, of course. So see my not so young Chang. Okay, now if you see a C major 7 with a 9 or C major 7, you may want to put this 6 chord on the 5th of C. That's a little too low. Let's invert it. So now you get a really pretty sounding excuse me, major 7 with a 9. Here's the 9, here's the 3, here's the 5, here's the major 7. And you can connect them. So there's actually a connection between these two 6 chords. That's the subject of another video coming up, the connection. Stay tuned for that. But anyway, so here we are. We have 2 rules. Major 6, a major 6 on the 5th, which gives you a major 7. It's a big fire. Okay, next you have the minor 6. And of course, you can build a minor 6 on the 1. So, but if you see minor 7, you may put an E flat major 6 or a major 6 built on the minor 3rd of the root that you're on. And that gives you a minor 7. And again, in Barry's world, every major 6 can be a minor 7 with the 6 in the bass. So E flat. Okay, so that's 4. The 5th one would be a minor 7 with a flat 5 or half diminished. For that, you would build a minor 6 chord on top of the minor 3rd of the root. So in this case, it would be E flat minor 6. And one thing Barry says in class a lot is that Thelonious Monk used to say a minor. He used to call it minor with the 6 in the bass. That's how he would call a half diminished or minor 7 with a flat 5. He'd call it a minor with the 6 in the bass, which makes sense. Here's your E flat minor 6 with the 6 in the bass, and there's your C minor 7 flat 5. So interesting how some people think about it, especially geniuses like Monk. Okay. That's 5. 3 more to go, all of which are dominant. The first would be dominant 7 with a flat 5. What am I saying? Dominant 7, sus 4. If you see a dominant 7 sus 4, C7 sus 4, you may want to build a 6 chord right on top of the dominant 7th. So in this case, this dominant 7th of C is B flat, and you're going to put a B flat 6 on top of it. Your sus. If you settle the sus, this chord that you end up with is a G minor 6. So if you see just a plain old C7 or C9, you might play a G minor 6 on top of a C. In Barry's world, he calls that the important minor. There's a minor found on the 5th of every dominant, and this is that. So, and there's a connection here. Right? So, so we have 2 out of the 3 dominants. The third one is going to be what some have called the altered dominant, or any of the altered, tensions on the dominant. Your flat 9, your sharp 9, your flat 13, all of those can be sort of neatly incorporated into a minor 6 chord that's built on the flat 2, or the sharp 1, on the half step above the root. In this case, C sharp or D flat minor 6. Okay? Now that gives you a really cool C7 altered. Whoops. That's actually kind of cool. We sort of borrowed. Happy accidents. Okay? And then you can resolve that to the dominant, to the root that the dominant goes to, in this case F. There's that connection. So here they are again, and you can devise a little song, or an etude, if you will. So here's a song that Barry wrote called, I guess the current name is My Dream Came True, and it's really beautiful, and it's a perfect way of practicing these 6 chord rules. He starts with the G6, then he's going to do an F sharp minor 7 flat 5 to a B7. So we'll put the A minor 6 for the F sharp minor 7 flat 5, and the C minor 6 for the B7. Then he does B minor 7 flat 5 to E7, and we're going to give it the same treatment. D minor 6 for the B7, F minor 6 for the E7, and then a regular old A minor 6. The A minor 6 can also apply to the next chord, which is F sharp minor 7 flat 5. It's going to go F sharp minor 7 flat 5 to B7. The C minor 6 for the B7. Then you got an E minor 7, so I'll play a G6. Then I've got an E flat 7, I'll play a B flat minor 6. And you notice I'm picking the nearest inversion. And then comes a A flat major 7, which will take an E flat 6. D flat 7 will take A flat minor 6. And C major 7 will take G6. And the whole song goes like this. I'm trying to put the melody in. I'll just do the chords and sing the melody. Try a different inversion. So, trying all the different connections, I actually have a little etude that I use, and I might post that on another video. So, Barry's 6 chord rules, how to get 8 chords out of 2.